That was the time that we saw what accountability and integrity meant. When you heard that Dr. Matiang'I is coming to visit your school, there was fear. There was fear that, not because of him, but what have we done wrong, right? Where are we going wrong? And that is what we need in our nation. We need someone who invokes fear for those who do wrong.
All right, may we rise up, oh everybody, 1, 2, 3, let's stand up. Makofi na shangwe na vigeregere tafadhali. Bendera kwa mkono, tukishangilia. Karibu, karibu, karibu our sick. Happy to have you, Your Excellency. Wa Kenya tunangoja. Moja, mbili, karibu, daktari, tunakuenzi. Bendera juu. Tena bendera, karibu baba yetu, karibu madala, karibu. Moja, mbili, karibu. Karibu. Before we get seated, can we do a big applause ya ile yetu mnakumbuka ya Nyayo? Moja. Moja. Karibu nyumbani our sick. Funga. Fungua. Please get seated. Thank you. Asanteni.
Mimi naitwa Hosea Mutai.
Hosea Mutai, unatoka katika county gani? Unatoka katika constituency gani? Na unatoka katika wadi gani katika taifa letu la Kenya?
Natoka kwa county ya Nandi, natoka constituency ya Chesumei. Na mimi na support Matiang'I, and I think he's a good guy. I think he's going. We don't need politicians anymore. We need somebody. We need something new. We don't want insanity. We cannot do the same thing over and over again and expect different results. So we need Matiang'I to change Kenya for better.
From where you come from, the majority of your people supports the current president. And I don't know why you... Mbona ni nini ile imekusukuma sana? Kwa sababu kuna jambo ambalo imekufanya unaangalia huyu Matiang'I unaona kama ni yeye, na ni sababu gani ile?
I think even though he's from my area, I don't think a lot of people like him, because whenever we go to buy sugar, we are not if we are from Rift Valley, we are not getting cheaper than somebody from Nyanza. We are suffering the same as people from every other places. So there is no difference whether the president comes from my area or not. He doesn't come and cook for me. We serve everybody. So if we make the right choice, it doesn't. The policies is what matters. It's not where somebody is coming from. Okay. If he has good policy, it doesn't matter. We want something different because he has never been a politician. So we don't need politicians anymore, because politicians are becoming, as soon as they are elected, they become crooks. They learn they trade out to lie to people. And we want something new. And that's where Matiang'I, that's why I support him.
Yeah. Asante sana, Nandi imewakilishwa. Asante sana. Hata mmesahau magavana wetu, lakini ni sawa tu. So gavana wako anaitwa Wamatangi.
Wamatangi ya Kimani Wamatangi.
Alright. Sasa ni sababu gani ambayo imekuleta hapa leo? Kwa sababu nimeona Wakenya wako wengi hapa, wewe uko hapa. Ni jambo gani imekuleta hapa leo?
Kwa kweli I've been an ardent supporter of our friend Matiang'I. I was a teacher back home. I'm 80 years here in the US. Na najua mtu wa vitendo. Akisema kitu, he actualizes and he does it. So he's one of the individual whom I think, and as Kenyans think, that he can actually turn around that country. It's kind of rotten, dysfunctional systems. Najua yeye ni mtu wa vitendo, and I'm sure he will not let Kenyans down. Because kuna a lot of tribalism, unakuta watu ambao wanawekwa kwa certain sectors, they are actually incompetent. Kwa hivyo, if you can be able to do that, corruption amarize, ni mtu wa vitendo, definitely that country can actually be turned around within a short time. I really don't see a lot happening there. Ni siasa tu kurukaruka hapa.
Haujaona mambo ya affordable housing, haujaona mambo ya SHA, haujaona mambo ya barabara. Kwenu nyumbani hakuna barabara?
Nasema ziko, but there's a lot of corruption going on. The speed at which you want things to be done is not the speed at which Kenyans expect. So mambo ya affordable housing, that's a sham according to me, because hakuna watu wanaona tu manyumba Kibera, 50,000 housing. I saw him the other day there. But how is the population of Kibera? You're talking about millions. So who are benefiting from those housing? Nobody knows which system is being used to award those houses. Nobody knows. SHA iko chini.
Karibu sana.
Santi, habari. Naitwa Priscilla Wamboi Washira, and I'm here in Denton, Texas, and also representing Miss Kenya USA. Thank you.
Miss Kenya USA. Thank you so much. Karibu sana na tumefurahi kuwaona. Karibu sana.
How many in this room? Yes, sir. Where'd you come from? Delaware, the first state. Come on. That's what's up. We have Delaware in the house. Anybody else that doesn't live in DFW? That's it? Any clergy members? Thank you, Reverend Dr. Waigwa. Anybody else?
As people disappear, never to be found, others resurface, broken and hurting and dead sometimes.
Number one, corruption in our government in Kenya is rampant, and it's not been like this just now. It's always been like this. Our governments have been very, very corrupt, which nobody has been able to find a way to tame it. So, Dr. Matiang'I, that's a task we're giving you, that you can handle this when you're the new president of the country. Number two, youth unemployment, which has also been a major problem that we're seeing Gen Zs protesting all over the country. Number three, we just recently witnessed a young man being murdered in the hands of police. So sad. A young man did not go home to their parents, and that hits me to the core. When can we stop police brutality in our country? And it's all over in every sector. You go to little counties, they are there causing problems. Number four, devolution is being affected by governments these days because money is being kept at the treasury and is not flowing to the governors. Thus, development is being delayed. That's a problem we have in the country. Number five, it seems like the judiciary just works for the executive, which is really, really sad because that means the little people that have no money, they can never get justice. Can we get a president who can really, really change that? Number six, the Electoral Commission. That is robbing us of democracy. If we don't have democracy, we have no country anymore. When can we stop that? Dr. Matiang'I, these are the expectations we have from you. We're laying in front of you to help us with this. Third, the final thing I want to just mention. I know there are several people running for presidency, and we all know very well, we're acutely aware, if you all don't unite, in 2027 there'll be a problem. We will never win. So can we get collaboration so that we can actually eliminate the problem we currently have in the government? That's our ask. Thank you very much and welcome to Dallas.
We have a young man here. Joshua, where are you? Joshua. I know he's here. Yeah? Come on. We have a young man here who's representing the Gen Zs. And when I look at my own kiddos and my nephews, come right here. It took the young folks to literally put Kenya on hold. Am I right or am I right? Yeah? Regardless of tribe, tongue, kindred, not zip code, county, let me say that. It took the youth of Kenya to literally put the world on hold. We were on the news, though. Yeah? We were on the news, CNN.
Last week, there was a new round of protests because of the death of our very own Albert. Now, it's very hurtful to know that the very people that are supposed to protect us are the ones killing us. Last year, the Gen Z back at home went on a rampage of protest to fight the politicians that were selling us to people who did not represent our needs. And while we are here in the US, we saw the need to be able to bind up as a community, to have a voice for ourselves. Now, the Kenyan Youth Empowerment wanted to do something. We are here to try and revolutionize what it means to be Kenyan. Now, we can only do as much as our leaders show us. Like, we can have a vision, we can have a voice, but if we're not listened to, if nobody can actually take action to what needs to be done, then we just end up with lives lost and a whole repetitive period of protests. Last year was not the first time we protested. Protests have been happening since the 90s, since the early 2000s. People are getting tired. I'm pretty sure you as parents get tired of seeing your own children get murdered. Now, we got independence over 50 years ago. And I was told that democracy is for the people, by the people. And it doesn't seem to be that way currently. Now, 144 is a number that reminds me of the year 2016. That was the first time I was introduced to Dr. Matiang'I. And this ages me, but that was the year that we saw a revolution within the Ministry of Education. Now, that was the time that we saw what accountability and integrity meant. When you heard that Dr. Matiang'I is coming to visit your school, there was fear. There was fear that, not because of him, but what have we done wrong, right? Where are we going wrong? And that is what we need in our nation. We need someone who invokes fear for those who do wrong. Can you be able to, thank you. Can we be able to make those who are not just corrupt, like my brother Ben just said, not those who are just corrupt, but those who intend to use the government resources for their own personal benefit? We need to be able to trust that all the things that we do for the country is also giving to us.
Thank you, Wycliffe. Thank you, McKinney. Thank you, Heb. And those who are not here, Miriam, thank you. Arasa is not here, and others who serve on the team. Dr. Matiang'I, thank you so much. Karibu sana. They say a good leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Thank you.